Which is not always a very popular opinion, but it's my opinion that this information is not mine to keep. I didn't create it, I don't own it. I got it from someone else, they passed it on to me. So I feel that it's my job as a DJ to reach out to everyone else and pass on what I've learned. But I'm not here to talk to you today. I'm here to host, practice, and enjoy Las Vegas 2009. And we're going to have 6 individuals come up here from all over the world. They're going to tell you what they're doing in their part of the world, what's working for them, and everyone will have the opportunity at the end to ask questions. Okay? So, anyhow, I'm going to bring my first DJ up. Met this guy a year ago, really got acquainted with him this summer in Atlantic City. This guy's from Jersey, and he currently resides in Orlando, Florida. He is a wedding DJ, and he's also a club DJ. He does video, does all kinds of neat stuff. Give it up for Flip. Come on, Flip.
Hey. All right. Okay, I just wanted to make sure you turned the microphone on. How's it going, everybody? My name is DJ Flip. I'm born and raised in Jersey now, currently living in Orlando. I've been living in Orlando for the past year now, and I started out in the mobile industry back in 1997. I was one of those DJs who basically took the reverse route. A lot of the DJs that I've met, and I'm sure that you've known, have started out in the bedroom buying a cheap pair of vinyl turntables at a thrift store or somewhere in some mom and pop music shop, and started learning how to mix in their bedroom. What I did, believe it or not, I started when I was in college. I found an ad in the paper. I was a college student looking for a job. I was with the radio station at school, and I found a job that says, the ad said, want a fun job. So I called it up. It was run by a guy named Mark Klaskin, who runs a company called Ultrex Disc Jockeys up in New Jersey. We met up and basically kind of showed me the ropes a little bit in terms of just DJing and eventually learning how to MC. And he was the guy who actually taught me how to beat mix. I was the guy who actually started on CDs and then eventually transitioned to vinyl, because most people were like, why would you even use vinyl if you're already using CDs? I use vinyl just for the sheer fact of appreciating the art where it came from. I wanted to be that guy who just wanted to say, yeah, I've been there, done that. So if I'm in a circle of people who are talking about their struggles with vinyl, I said, yeah, I know what that feels like. But anyway, currently right now I'm living in Orlando, Florida. I run a small organization myself. I'm a sole proprietor. I also work for a company called Electromagic Productions, who's run by Jim Robinson from Chrome Only. I don't know if you guys are aware of who he is. And I started doing a lot of the club work down there at Universal Studios at a nightclub called City Walk, where I was able to do video and audio as well. And it was basically a tourist thing, and eventually that just kind of faded away, and I just moved on to other nightclubs and private events down there. What I found unique down there was the style of, and just take the mobile parties itself, the style of doing mobile parties is a little bit different than what it was up in New Jersey, because it was, they followed the same formats, but it was just a little bit more laid back. How many people from Northeast up here? So you know that a lot of entertainers up there are very highly interactive. They focus a lot on their MC as opposed to the DJ. Well, down in Florida, they actually take note of your technical skill as well as your vocal skill, which I found kind of unique because I was all about the technical aspect as well. I learned how to master that before I honed my vocal ability as an MC, and which I found pretty unique, because down there they tend to appreciate that kind of thing, which is good for someone who emphasizes that thing at any of your events. Well, let me ask you this: how many mobile DJs out there really take, as far as their DJ skills, as opposed to MC skills, really put the full, let's just say the full package in all their mixing, not just beat mixing, but what you would do in a nightclub and bringing it into the mobile atmosphere. Any DJs do that, or is it just you just let your computers run? Okay. Well, that's one thing that I've done personally myself, was taking the nightclub style of DJing and bringing it into the mobile application. I mean, I'll give you an example. One time I actually had a guest at a wedding come up to me and says, you know what, I've never seen scratching at a wedding like that before. Now most people think of that and they're like, why would you scratch at a wedding? Well, it's not like you would scratch the whole entire day. You wouldn't scratch during the introductions. You wouldn't scratch during the cake cutting. But if you have a nice rock and dance floor, then you want to kind of give them some flair. And to me, I think that's what separated me from a lot of other DJs that I've worked with and seen. And I found it to be put me in a position where it was actually was in pretty high demand for a lot of things. So, anybody else scratch here but me? No scratch, turntablist.
My balls.
What's that? You scratch your balls?
Yeah, we already know that.
Real sure, Jonathan.
And Jonathan's got some itchy ones too. So that's a little bit taste of who I am and what I do. I mean, I can go on and on forever, but this is going to be a whole long discussion. So I'm going to pass the mic back over to Brian, and anyone that wants to ask me about certain things that I do, feel free.